Bienvenido.
Bienvenidos. La Cabo? El Cabo?
Welcome to Cabo.
Everybody loves and glamorizes destination weddings. They think it sounds amazing, but what you guys oftentimes don't know is there's actually a lot of work and pre-planning and things that can help you make a better destination wedding film.
The first tip that we want to give you is about prioritizing your time. And I think this is really important because we don't work just the wedding day. We work the day before the wedding day and the day before the wedding day usually.
Yeah, so a lot of people think that destination weddings are just gonna be like a regular wedding package, and that is true. We do bill for 8 hours or 10 hours of coverage. But if you really want to make the best film you can, and you're going to be in this beautiful location, take Italy or Cabo, for example, as we're using this film, you need to really prioritize your time. So that means the day before the wedding, wake up at sunrise, go shoot some shots of the property.
So literally Josh and I rolled out of bed at 5:30 a.m. this morning, and we got our camera gear and we went to the beach and we got these just beautiful still shots of the resort and of the beach that are gonna look great opening up the film.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to take a lot of time. Use it as something fun for you guys. We vlog in our personal life, so that's something that we can kind of double dip, if you will. But it's going to make your film 1,000 times stronger, and also it's going to make things a little bit easier.
It's gonna make it less stressful, right? Because it's like we don't have to, oh my gosh, we don't have to get that shot of the beach at the perfect sunlight, right? Because we already have at least something to work with, so it helps just minimize the stress of the day.
So the second tip, going along the lines of prioritizing your time, is if your couple is here and you can spend some time with them the day before, do so. It doesn't have to be a whole 8-hour thing. 15 minutes, take them out for sunrise, take them out for coffee, just shoot a little mini session, and that can totally change the feel and the tempo of your wedding film.
We can use that session in order to make kind of a broader story in regards to their film.
Now, a huge tip, and this is going into the weeds a little bit more, is huge. Gear. Gear is definitely a real thing. It's something you gotta think about.
Do you want to tell them, Josh, what this is a real life story? We are in Cabo San Lucas. We are shooting a wedding tomorrow, and
that camera's broken.
Literally, one of our cameras are broken.
Give you an example is we always shoot 3 cameras. There's a lot of reasons for that about angles and telling a better story. But a key reason is if something breaks, you need to have something to fix that and counteract that issue. If we only shot with 2 cameras, or if we only brought 2 because that's all we use, we would be in a huge challenge right now. She wouldn't be able to shoot. We'd be down to 1 angle. Everything would look the same. And that would definitely be a challenge. So we have 3 cameras. So us losing one, we will barely feel that the entire day. So when it comes to gear, figure out what you need as essentials, but make sure you have a backup plan. Don't just bring 1 tripod, don't just bring 1 camera, don't just bring 1 microphone. Make sure that if something breaks or if it gets stolen, you have a backup.
Another thing to keep in mind is that just because we are in the most beautiful location with a beautiful ocean and a beautiful resort, like, we need to pay attention to story. Just because we have kind of a beautiful, ambiance and things to work in doesn't mean that we're gonna lose kind of who they are as a couple.
Definitely. I mean, you can be in Italy, but that doesn't mean you can't capture their story. You can be in Cabo, but you still have to capture their story. A beautiful location, especially nowadays, isn't enough to make a good film. You still need a beautiful story to go with it. So make sure you're prioritizing time and talking to the couple in advance on capturing that piece of them.
Hola de Cabo. This is going great.
I know. I don't think we can put that on YouTube.